Okay, so tonight we're going to do some potatoes for supper, and then I'm going to make some wings. So first I'm going to do the potatoes in the Instant Pot, and while I'm cooking the wings in the Instant Pot, I will be just kind of getting a nice crisp on those potatoes in the oven. So what I've done is I've got this little steamer basket with some nice potatoes that I've cut just in half, some new potatoes. I'm popping them in here, and I highly recommend, if you don't have a steamer basket, to get one. There's all kinds of fun accessories you can get for your Instant Pot. One of the things I've gotten is a whole bunch of these rubber rings, so that if I have one in the dishwasher, I don't have to worry about that. I've got one ready to go. And another thing I really like, I like this steamer basket because I can lift things out easily. So those are just a couple accessories I recommend. So I've got my potatoes in the Instant Pot in the basket with about a cup of water, and my ring is in place. I'm putting that on there, and I'm going to turn this on to manual for 5 minutes. If you have an Instant Pot that doesn't have a manual button, just put it on high for 5 minutes, and make sure that your valve is pointing to sealing at the top, and then you're ready to go. Okay, so that cooked, was under the pressure cooker for about 5 or 6 minutes, and now I'm going to let it do a quick release on that. I don't want those potatoes to be mushy because I'm going to put them in the oven for a bit with some olive oil and some nice dill weed. So the little valve that pops up when it's pressure cooking has popped down, and all that pent up steam has been released. The potatoes look good, and my glasses are all steamed up, and I'm going to just pop these out one by one. What I have done is oiled, I put some foil on a cookie sheet and put some olive oil on that, and I'm just going to pop these one by one onto the cookie sheet. Oops, I lost one. All right, there's that. I'm going to turn this off. Okay. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of nice Penzeys dill weed on these potatoes because I love that. I'm a big fan of Penzeys spices, and you can order those online. And I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit more olive oil over these potatoes. All right, those look great. And pop these into the oven while I cook my ribs. And I've set the oven at 350 degrees, and they'll probably cook for about 20 minutes just to get a nice little crisp on them. Okay, so now I'm going to cook wings in the Instant Pot. And you cook them quickly in the Instant Pot, and then you toss them in any kind of sauce that you like and broil them for just a few minutes. It's super simple. So I'm going to put my wings on this steamer that I have inside my liner tray, and just put a whole bunch of, I got about 2 pounds of wings here, little chicken drumettes that I like. All right. Okay, so those are all in there. I'm going to wipe my hands and then throw this right into the laundry because it's now filthy. And pour 1 cup of water into my pot. I've got my liner and my ring on there, and everything's ready to go. My dog is in my kitchen, so I have to step over her carefully. Make sure that the valve is set to sealing, and I'm going to hit this on manual, but if you have an Instant Pot that doesn't have a manual, you go to high and you set that for 10 minutes. It's going to cook for 10 minutes, and then we're going to do a 10-minute natural release on that before we put those under the broiler for just a few minutes. Okay, so this was pressure cooking for 10 minutes, and now I'm going to do a 10-minute natural release. And when the wings are done, I'm going to brush them with a bunch of different kinds of sauces. What I have here is I have a foil-lined cookie sheet with a rack on top of it, and I'm going to brush this with a little olive oil so that the wings don't stick to it. And when the wings come out, I'll brush them with 3 different kinds of sauces and stick them under the broiler for a few minutes, and we'll be in business. This will be delicious. Okay, so my potatoes have been at 350 for about, I'd say, 25 minutes, and they look really, really lovely. And I'm just going to pull them out, test them. Oh, they're lovely. Look at that. So I'm going to put those in a dish. Actually, what I'm going to do is wrap them for now to keep them nice and warm in the foil until I broil the wings that I'm making, and then everything's just going to be such a nice nice meal tonight. Okay, so this cooked for 10 minutes, and then I did a natural release. It's been 11 minutes. I'm going to let that out of there. That won't take very long. And then I'm going to put all my wings on this tray and douse them with different sauces. Okay, so the little valve has popped down. That means that this is safe to remove the lid. My wings don't look that appetizing right now, but they're beautifully cooked. Look at how they look. They look a little naked, I would say. And I'm just going to take them and put them on this rack one at a time, and then douse them with sauce. Okay, so I am using some bottled sauces, some teriyaki sauce, some barbecue sauce, and some hot wing sauce. And I'm just going to kind of do a sampler. And the easiest way for me to do this is just to brush a little. This is the teriyaki sauce on these wings. Brush a little hot wing sauce on some of them. I mean, be generous. And I know, I'm mixing my paints, but then some barbecue sauce. And I'm going to flip these. They're a little hot, but not bad. I'm going to flip them so that I can paint them all again. Okay, so I basted through these 3 different kinds of sauces on my wings. I spilled a little bit of the hot sauce down there, so now I'm going to stick this right under the broiler, and I'm going to keep my oven door just ajar a little bit and hit the timer for 3 minutes. Anytime you're broiling something, you want to keep a very close eye to make sure nothing's getting too burned. They're looking very pretty. We got about 6 seconds left on that 3-minute timer. And now what I'm going to do is pull these out, flip them, and baste them again. They're so pretty, but they can always use more sauce. Baste the other side of those. Okay, and now I'm going to broil those for about 2 more minutes. Okay, oh my goodness, those look very, very nice. I'm going to turn, the timer's done. Turning off the broiler, popping these out of here. They're hot and beautiful. Now, cameraman and life partner Dave really likes the hot wings, so that's what he's getting tonight. I like a little teriyaki and barbecue sauce. And we have these beautiful potatoes cooked in the Instant Pot and then oven roasted. We are ready for a lovely supper. I hope you liked this video. I am sure these wings are going to be great. Let me just try one of Dave's. It's spicy and it's cooked to perfection, but it's hot. If you like this, subscribe to my channel. And most of all, I hope you really, really enjoy cooking with your Instant Pot.